You could come home. I can hear you watching. Babe. Babe. Come here. Babe. It's kind of spicy. Come here. Come here. Here, come here. What does it say? I think the last name is Sharma. I do not want to mispronounce the first name. What is it, baby? Janet? What is that? Janet? Janet? Okay, from India. That makes more sense. It's a different time zone. Rena. That's about it. On to the next page. Ramen. Kimchi. Korean dumpling. And thin sliced ribeye. Really good, but it's very spicy. And they came with cheese in them. So I thought I was gonna lift the spice on, but I guess spices from different places are, well, then again I know that they are. Spices from different places are different calibers. So what's spicy here might not be spicy to you. What's spicy to you might not be spicy to somebody else. $10 worth of food or dinner. $10 worth of food or dinner with Jay-Z. Um, that's a good question, Angel. Somebody might ask you the same thing considering your name, but I'm definitely a female. Well, the lives are different things. You can tune them. Those three dots that normally are in your corner, you can tell YouTube to not recommend certain channels, and then they won't recommend them for you anymore. No, babe, but you're good. No grudges. Okay, I guess Cap. I definitely say 10 days worth of food to answer directly. You're cute, Angel. Probably a follow one. Black, that's what some people call it. Yeah. But thank you for viewing. My mom's not viewing, but you are. Thank you. Let them keep going. It does not affect me any. None at all. It's always gonna be good in the world. It's always gonna be bad in the world. It's always gonna be light. It's always gonna be dark. People having something negative to say does not affect me at all. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The thing about people is, if you think somebody could be giving more like fulfilling content, then why don't you spread the idea, spread the wisdom, spread the idea? You being negative does nothing but spreads that energy around. So keep being negative. It does not bother me. Thank you very much, Emerald. How you doing, Davin? I hope I said that right. McLean. McLean. No, I have really bad allergies. I promise you, it would take a lot more than a couple comments on a YouTube live to get me to cry. I've cried plenty of times in life, but this would not be one of them. Absolutely. Oh, no problem at all, Emerald. I went to a Korean supermarket earlier and I bought some Korean dumplings. That's what these are. I also bought, oh, sorry, y'all. I also bought some kimchi. That's what that plate is. A small pack of ramen, as well as some thinly sliced ribeye. Oh, it is good. It is very good. Now, I don't know how to make everything traditionally or how to properly prepare everything, but the things that I can get that are like made ready to go are awesome. And they also have a small restaurant in the back, and their food is bomb. Thank you, Xavier. You do not have to keep saying sorry. You've already said it one time. One time is good enough. Once you say it once, that is very much good enough. I ain't no better than nobody else, and you do not have to keep telling me sorry multiple times. We all here doing the same thing, trying to live, or just living. Absolutely, life can be hard. Life can be hard, but I'm one of the people that believes like a lot of things happen for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. So sometimes you go through difficult situations, and it's for different reasons. As a sometimes in our darkest moments, we have our happiest times. Thank you very much, Devin. What's wrong with Donald Trump? I didn't say anything about Donald Trump. I don't get too heavy into politics. Are you open for questions? To a certain extent, yes. To a certain extent. The difference between spirituality and religion. Ooh, that's a deep one. I would, now, in my opinion, nothing that I say is factual. This is just my opinion. To a certain extent, spirituality is something that is based more on feeling rather than strict documentation. As far as I know, from what I have experienced, from what I've seen, religion is something that it has a fine set of rules. There's, certain documentation that explains certain things, that gives reasoning for certain things. Whereas in spirituality, sometimes it's what some people might consider to be folklore, to where it's like things that are passed down word of mouth. They're not written in the book. They're not written in text all the time. Sometimes spirituality, it can be guided by like different rituals, different events that happen. Whereas in religion, like, if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you are Jewish, respect to all in their respective places, respect to all. If you are any of those things, you have your manuscript, you have your text, you have your laws. You go to your temple, you are taught by strictly, your people. And that's how you go about. Now, I'm not one to say anyone is right, anyone is wrong. I'm not one to say. Well, thank you for that. My thing is, I've always been taught that you're supposed to study to show thyself approved. So you're supposed to study for yourself. You're supposed to do the research for yourself. You're supposed to look into things for yourself. Any text that you do look in, God shows himself to his people to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean literally himself, like how he looks. I don't mean it like that. But he shows himself in some type of an aspect. He shows himself to his people. And whichever way you're supposed to go, when you find it, like, he'll let you know. I do believe that firmly. He definitely will let you know. That was a good question, though. That was pretty awesome, Xavier Briscoe. I knew there was a reason for these lives. I knew there was a reason for these lives. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why that's the way it's always been. The thing about it is, no matter how we look at him, God is consistent. God don't change. God don't change. No matter how we see him, he don't change. And best believe, he's always going to show up. And his timing, in his will, his way, he's always going to show up. That's good beef. Well, this was just coming on here for late dinner. So I do want to thank everybody that has joined for joining. Anybody that has liked the live, I do want to thank you for liking the live. Anyone that has subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. And anyone that just came and watched, thank you. Like, I'm actually kind of glad that I came on here. Oh, you're dope, man. Are you in some type of ministry or something? Dude, if you don't mind me asking, what is your religion? No, just on my journey. Okay. Okay. We all are. We all are. And I wish you nothing but peace and prosperity on your journey. May God be with you. Everything that you seek, I hope and pray that you find peacefully in a peaceful manner. And just everybody. Whether you watch for a second or two, whether you watch the whole time. Everybody. Just nothing but good energy to you. Love and life, positive energy. Nothing but blessings from the Most High. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Conquering self. That is quite the journey. But watch. It's going to be a good one, and you're going to do well on it. You're going to acquire a lot of wisdom to pass down. So just be blessed. Everybody stay blessed. Be safe. Nothing but peace and prosperity to all of you. Blessings to all of your families. I love all of y'all. Have a good night.